Hey sweethearts, how are you doing? Welcome to Nanyacim. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, sweetheart, kindly smash the subscribe button, turn on the notification so you get notified each time I upload, and please give this video a thumb up. I appreciate you in advance and thank you all so much for coming back to watch our videos. You all are awesome. Yo, sweetheart, I saw this making around TikToks and I was like, woo, I am definitely bringing this here so we all can talk about it. Guess what? The question is, what is your plan B if nobody marries you, right? So I want you all to feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section. Please feel free to drop your comment, all right? I really do want to hear what you got to say about that, all right? And you know what? Stay glued to your screen. Let's get into the video straight up.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B? Not to be funny, but what is your next step if you never get married? You see, a lot of people, their life revolves around marriage. Who's going to marry me? Finding the right one, right? Being married, having kids, and all these beautiful things. But what if it never happens? What is your plan B for your happiness? Because if marriage is your happiness, and that's the ultimate goal, right? Having kids is the ultimate goal. Having a house and a big family with that picket fence and that dog is your ultimate goal. What is your plan B if that never happens? If that never happens, if you never get married. Now I want you to ask yourself that question. What is my plan B if nobody marries me? If I never get married, right? Does that determine my happiness, my value, my substance, who I am? Like, think about that. What is your plan B if you never get married? If you never find happiness in someone else? If someone never compliments your vibe, your energy, who you are, or where you want to go? Right? What is your plan B if all of that fails?
All right, we all heard him, right? And I am going to start with definitely I am gonna be that rich aunt. You heard me right. That very big rich aunt. Damn, marriage is not even plan B, you know? There are people who are kind of trying to discover themselves, trying to know themselves better. People are working on their career. They want to build their mansions, they want to set standard for themselves. And some people do not even depend on people to make them happy. And I personally do not even depend on anyone to make me happy or something like that. I am a whole vibe on my own, and I do not actually need anybody's energy or to tap into anybody's energy or something Getting married is not the ultimate goal. Yeah, and it's not even plan B in my dictionary, right? You have your plan A, B, C, D, trying to discover you, trying to do you, trying to love you, trying to build your career, trying to do a lot around you, trying to build that mansion you want to build. Some people are already building it and all that, trying to make all the money, trying to people want to travel, and also you can have your family without being married. There is no, it's not written anywhere that you must be married to have your family. Yeah, you can have your family without being married, right? And just do you, enjoy you, love you. There are so many things. People want to start charity foundations and all that, and I don't really like it when you're all kind of make marriage marriage sound looks so important. It is not. Yeah, some people make it look so important. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, you can kill yourself. You just have to live your life and love yourself, right? But you know what? I am sorry, but I am definitely getting married. Thank you so much. Let's get into the stitches, sweetheart.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
Me and my best friend told ourselves that by the time we're 50 something, if we're not married, then we're going to marry each other so we can spend the rest of our lives, I guess, just happy and not lonely. This is my best friend. We've been best friends since I was 14. That's us at my graduation. But he was sadly sentenced to 30 years in prison. And while in jail, he got him a girlfriend, I guess fell in love, and we're no longer best friends. Because I have his name tattooed on my heart, and his new girlfriend didn't like that, so Love over loyalty, I guess. So now I ain't got a backup plan. I just need to find a new best friend.
Next.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B?
You have to understand that marriage is plan B. Plan A is to do you, live your best life, be the best version of yourself, and be happy on your own. And then if you get married, then that's plan B.
Next.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
I find it absolutely hilarious that you guys created a system in which your worth is determined by how well you can provide in a marriage or in a relationship financially without you having to put any sort of emotional intelligence or effort into that relationship. And now that there's a rise in women not wanting to deal with that shit and thriving when they're fucking single instead, you are projecting that fear of your worthlessness and the reality that you really have no fucking purpose onto them. When y'all learn how to fucking navigate feelings and learn how to grow the fuck up, come back to us.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B?
Marriage is not necessary and it's not a key component to life. I can only speak for myself and myself only, but if I don't get married, I just don't get married. And it's more than likely going to be a choice that I made. I do understand that there are a lot of people that make a conscious decision to not get married at all. And they have their reasonings for not wanting to get married. So it doesn't matter how life is going to go in their unmarried life. They know that marriage is not what they want. I like to get married, yeah. But if I don't, I won't really be mad about it. If anybody says, who are you going to spend the rest of your life with? I mean, that's easy. Friends, family, people like that. And another thing, not being married does not mean that you won't partake in relationships. You can still have relationships if you want to, they just won't turn into a marriage. All in all, marriage is not the pinnacle of life.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
There's no plan B, it's plan A. There's nothing wrong with being unmarried, happy, and independent.
Just love the way she made her point. Next.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
Sir, getting married is plan B. Plan A, however, is being that crazy uncle that comes around on holidays and teaches his nieces and nephews about the gods and witchcraft.
Oh my God, let's get into the next one.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
Okay. Marriage isn't like the tooth fairy. Like, if you want to get married, you will get married. There are 7 billion people in this world. So the odds of you dying alone would make you the exception and not the rule. And I kind of understand that this creator might be saying you need happiness beyond your primary relationship. But at the same time, what this does is create fodder for women in their 20s to be like, oh my God, what if I die alone? When it's like, babe girl, you're not going to die alone any more than like you're going to spend the rest of your life never encountering a cheeseburger. You know what I mean? Like, cheeseburgers are everywhere. You just have to pick the one that you like, right? Like, we don't need to pretend that it's like, what do I do if I don't get into marriage college? Like, what's your safety school?
She made her point. Next.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you?
Okay, great question. I am so glad you asked. So I've thought about this. I would go to the baby bank online and I would find like a donor, I guess, and I'd ship the specimen to my house. I'd go to Rite Aid, get a syringe, and just make myself a baby, right? And then when that baby's like this cute toddler, we're gonna like travel the world and we're gonna go to Disneyland all the time. And I'm gonna start up all these like mama owned businesses and just like be a boss babe or something. And then I'm going to build this house, but of course I'm going to need help. So I'm going to like have this like addition for my mom that's like, so she could be with us and have this great happy family. And I guess I'll just hope for the best, but I mean, that's worst case scenario.
Right. Oh, let's get into the next.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B?
Continue to grow this business, continue to work and improve myself, continue to get this ass fat. Oh God. Marriage ain't even in my plans, baby. Have you seen the dating pool? It's stinky on both sides. Am I open to being married? Yes, but am I planning my life around it? No, babes. I'm going to continue to live my life to the fullest, regardless of what man is or isn't in it.
What is your plan B if nobody marries you? Like, what is your plan B?
If nobody marries me, I'm going to continue to be doing what I'm doing, which is unbothered. I'm 43 and my two beautiful girls are right there. And we're living in our beautiful beach house in Costa Rica, unbothered by looking for a man to pay for it. That's the plan B. You have a beautiful day. I love you. Have a good day.
She's so cute. So gorgeous. All right, let's get into the next one.
Okay, I am going to continue to wake up in my king-size bed every morning surrounded by at least 8 down pillows. I'm going to log into the huge command center I've built for myself in my home office. And I'm going to work at my career where they've recently promoted me to work with our international teams. I'm also going to successfully continue to run a business. I'm going to travel. I'm going to spend time with my friends. I'm going to not have to answer to anybody and not have to worry about who's taking money out of my bank account. I'm going to enjoy my life. And every night I'm going to go to sleep, maybe read a book or two beforehand. I'm going to be surrounded by those 8 down pillows in that king-size bed, and I'm not going to have to think about who's cheating on me or receiving inappropriate text messages from their ex-wife or using me for my citizenship. I don't see why that's not plan A.
What is your plan B?
Oh, wow. I absolutely love, they all, make points. Some just want to crack you up. Some, but the truth is that, do you, build you, love you, you have your family, take care of your family, travel, enjoy your life. And then, that is it. So, marriage is, not like the ultimate goal. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, there are other things you got to do, other things you got to take care of, So, sweeties, let me know what you think in the comment section. I really do want to hear from you. I definitely want to, read all your comments. And thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you. I see you all in my next video. You know what? Bye.